Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to some more Car Mechanic Simulator 2014. We've got this interesting blue colored car that just pulled into our brand new, for those of you who didn't watch last episode, look at our brand new garage. I mean, look at this place, man. We are coming up in the world, aren't we? Okay, perform a test drive, replace all damaged parts. My car clatters when I drive in the morning, but the sounds disappear over about 15 minutes. Could you do something? It's really annoying. So we have to perform a test drive and replace all damaged parts. I wonder if we're going to have a new test drive lot, or if it's the same one. Oh, same one. Whoa! There we go. Almost missed that. And there we are, test drive complete. Let's go see what we found. She says it only happens for about 15 minutes and then it goes away, and it's usually in the morning. So the car is going to be cold as to when it's happening here. Alright, let's go ahead and pop the hood. Nope, not the work order. I don't want the work order. Alright, let's take a look and see if we can. Wow, she's got a lot of stuff going on down here. A lot of it's... I don't see anything red. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything red here. And she says... My car clatters when I drive in the morning, but the sounds disappear after 15 minutes. So it clatters when I drive in the morning. Alright. Let's go ahead and lift it up and see if there's anything underneath that we can see right offhand here. Her rear tires are going to need to be changed here before long. Alright, so her... I'm not seeing anything really major. Her outer tie rods are getting a little worn. Nothing major back there. Or up front. Let's try the back side here. We may have to dig into the motor a little bit. Okay, so her fuel filter seems to be okay. I'm not seeing anything major, so let's go ahead and pop this open again, the hood, and see if we can come up with anything. Yeah, I'm just not seeing anything majorly wrong. It's got to be something in the motor, though, if it's making that noise, but then it warms up. So let's try taking this off. Do we see anything here? Okay, well, let's just take the ignition wires off then. Not that this has anything to do with it, but... Spark plugs are okay. That one's yellow. That one's green. That one's good. Whoa. Her exhaust manifold is bad. Ah. Crap, are we going to have to completely take apart her entire Yeah, this whole piece is bad. Man, we're going to have to pull apart the whole entire exhaust system, I think, to get to that. Alright, let's put this back on. Okay, let's put her ignition wires back on here. We'll put her case back on. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to get to that. Alright, let's get out of this. Let's raise the car up. So she's got a exhaust manifold problem. Yeah, in order to take that off, we're going to have to take this off. Then we're going to have to take this off. Yeah, we're going to have to tear apart her entire freaking exhaust system. Oh my goodness. Alright, well, let's start tearing everything apart then. There we go. Oh my goodness. Catalytic converter's got to come off too, including this next piece of pipe. Nope. I want this off. I wonder if we're going to have to get back into the motor side of things. Yeah, we got to drop the car back down again in order to get to that exhaust manifold. Now that we've torn apart the whole entire exhaust to this thing. Holy mother! That's a lot of freaking bolts. Wow. Okay. Well, let's go see if we can repair the exhaust manifold. If not, we're going to have to buy a new one. Nope. We got to go buy a new one. How much is she paying us for this? 800 bucks if I remember right? Yeah. So that exhaust manifold, it better not be over 800 bucks. Exhaust manifold, 600 bucks. Holy crap. We're only going to make 200 bucks after all this time and effort. Man, we need to start hiking up the prices for these people. This is getting ridiculous. Okay, let's put the new one in. Ta-ching! That is a lot of freaking bolts. It's really kind of hard to see. Let me turn this off really quick. Oh, it takes it all off. Dang it. Alright, that's fine, because I was having a hard time seeing those bolts to make sure they were all the way in with that green piece on there. There we go. Get this thing cinched on there nice and tight. Hopefully this is her problem. It probably is making that clanking noise she's talking about because it's cold, and once it heats up, it goes away. Okay, so that part is on. Let's raise it up. Let's finish off the rest of her exhaust here. Just like that. Then we got to put our catalytic converter on. Okay. Now her middle exhaust pipe here. Okay. Now we got to put on the middle muffler. Okay, now we got to put on the rear exhaust pipe. And last but not least, the muffler, the rear muffler. There we go. And she is fully repaired. We diagnosed the problem and found it in a timely fashion, somewhat. Oh my goodness. That exhaust manifold, that was a tricky one, but we got it. Rear repair suspension. I'm back. My wife uses a sat nav when she visits her mother, but it doesn't tell her about the quality of the roads. It takes her on the worst roads I've ever seen. The suspension is a mess. You know what to do. Thanks. $2 grand. Alright, well, we're gonna have to take it on a test so we can see exactly where all the suspension problems are. Okay, now we got to move the front wheels on the suspension tester. That's a lot of suspension work. $2,000 worth is what they're going to pay me for it, huh? Oh, suspension work can be very time consuming. Okay. Alright, well, let's, I guess we'll hop into this tire here really quick. Actually, really quick, let me take a look at this tire. Yeah, her tire's okay. Oh my gosh, it is a freaking mess under here. Holy cow. Shock ABS front left. Holy man. Alright, let's sell our inventory. That way I don't want to get confused as to what's what here. Let's sell off these old tires and freaking folds and brake freaking pads and... There we go. Okay. So, we are going to need to replace this piece here. Sway bar left link. And a shock ABS front left. Oh my goodness, it is a mess. Okay, so that one's actually good. So we can leave this one. We don't need to replace this one. But we do need to replace this bad boy. And do you guys see that down there? That suspension arm right. We need to replace that too. So we're going to need to lift the car up to get that out. Okay, that bushing is actually okay. I think we can repair this. I think this is where I screwed up last time, so I think we can repair that. Oh my gosh. She's got problems back here too. Oh, look at all this. We're gonna need to take this one out too. And her spring. Oh my goodness. This chick. Oh, she needs a rear shock absorber taken out as well. Okay, so I think we're okay. Is there anything else on this car that is red? Oh, right there. Our rubber bushing. Yeah, I think she's good. We'll kind of give it a quick once over just to be safe. I think we've got everything. Wow, this is an expensive job. Alright, let's see. Car parts. What do we need first? So we're going to need a sway bar and left link. A sway bar left and a shock ABS left. Okay, so we need a shock ABS left front. We also need a was it an ABS B or a A left? I think I bought the wrong one. It was an A. And I just bought a B, so we're gonna need to sell that. So I bought the wrong one, so I just wasted some money there. Yeah, we need an A front left. A front left. Okay. And then we also need a sway bar end link left. Okay. Sway bar end link left. We bought one of those, so we can sell that. We also bought a shock ABS front left. Okay, so we can sell that one. We are going to need a shock ABS A right front. A shock ABS A right front. Right front, right there. We also need a rubber bushing. Okay, so we bought, here's the rubber bushing we can get rid of. We bought that one. Let's see, we bought a new shock ABS A right front. Yep, so we can sell this one. We need a suspension arm right front. So we should be able to fix those. We need a shock absorber rear. Shock absorber rear. Okay. Shock absorber rear. We can sell that one. We also need a suspension spring rear. Suspension spring rear. Beautiful. So now we should be able to sell this broken suspension spring. And we should be able to repair the suspension arms. Let's go check that out real quick. Okay, so we should be good to go now. All of our parts should be green. Nothing's in red. Beautiful. Okay, let's get back to fixing this bad boy. Okay, let's go ahead and put her rear spring back in. Just like that. We'll put in her suspension arm rear. Bolt this bad boy in. Okay, now there should be a bushing back here that I did take out somewhere. Where did it go? There it is. Okay. This is all good to go now. Now we can come under here. And we can put this new suspension front arm on. And then we can put the bushing back in. Okay. Now we should be able to drop it and do everything from the tires. Okay, so we should be able to put the shock absorber back in, bolt this in real quick. Yeah, I told you, man, these suspension jobs are extremely time consuming. I was not kidding. Now we can put the tire back on. Now we should be able to go to the other side. Put this new shock ABS back in. And then we should have this sway link left side that we just took out that we've got to put in. Okay. And then the tire. Oh no. Did I sell the tire? Oh my gosh. I freaking sold the tire. I lost money on this job bad. I sold the tire. I thought it was an extra part. Shock absorber rear. We forgot the shock absorber back there, and I sold her tire. What kind of tire is this anyway? What am I gonna have to buy her? A Genesis Town Wheel? I freaking sold her tire. A Genesis Town Wheel. Genesis Town Wheel. 500 bucks. Well, she just got a new tire out of me. I hope you enjoy your brand new tire since I accidentally sold it. I got to go in the back and put on her her shock absorber too that I forgot. All right, let's lift this back up. Yeah, I lost money on this job. Oh man. That's okay though. That's all right though. I've done pretty well for myself. Okay, let's put this shock absorber in. There we go, repaired. Ouch. Actually, you know what? I think we actually made a little bit of money. Not much, but we still made money. I think we're okay. I can't believe I sold her tire. Oh, my engine starts roughly sometimes even if I drive it every day. $1,000 find the solution. All right, well. I guess we can always start inspecting some stuff here. Alright, let's take this off. His engine is starting roughly, he says. Wow, these engines are getting a little in depth here now, aren't they? I don't want to put that on yet. Okay, let's take a look at his plugs real quick. That plug is okay. That plug is okay. That plug is okay. Manifold is okay. Starter's okay. Serpentines are okay. Timing belt for a V6 is okay. Water pump is good. Idler pulley's okay. And the belt tensioner's okay. Okay, so I'm not seeing a whole lot of issues on the exterior side of things here. And he says his engine starts roughly. Alright. Let's make sure there's nothing wrong with the computer side of things here. Gotta diagnose everything. His starter came back as being okay, though. 25%. So something came back bad. I'm just not seeing it here. So in order to remove some of this stuff so I can look inside, I don't know if we're needing to pop these valve covers off or what. Oh, yeah, those spark plugs are good on the backside too. Yeah, those are good as well. Nope, I don't want to put oil in it. I wonder if I'm gonna have to take these plugs out in order to get deeper into the motor. Because the starters come back okay. All this stuff is okay. We don't want to tear into the gearbox because the gearbox has nothing to do with the starting. Let me see if we got anything underneath that we might be missing before I start trying to figure out and tear into this motor here. Nope, not seeing anything down under here. Yeah, these are definitely getting a little bit more challenging with these V6s that are coming in now. Well, maybe we're just gonna have to tear into the motor here and kind of look at stuff. Let's take these. Maybe we got to take these plugs out in order to get underneath the valve cover. Unless it's not that in depth. Let me take that off. No, still can't get to it. Okay, let's try taking this belt off here. And then we'll take this belt off. Okay, I guess we got to take this pulley off first, or the belt tensioner. There we go. Still not letting me quite get to that yet. I don't think we've got to take out each of these spark plugs, though. That doesn't make sense, but we'll try it just to be safe. Oh my gosh, these spark plugs are a pain to get a hold of. Nope. Spark plug still didn't allow me to get to this yet. I want to dismantle this and look inside, but it's not letting me. So I wonder if it's not going to let us get that far in or what. Well, all of his plugs and stuff seem to be okay. Starter seems to be okay. Yeah, the starter's at a really good condition. Yeah, 95%. Ignition module, all this stuff is good. It's just not letting me open up here. Interesting. Unless there's new stuff that we can be looking at. Yeah, those are the wheels. I don't think there's anything inside that we can be looking at now that's new. It just came back as there was something that was 25%. Let me check my inventory. Everything that we've pulled out is green. So what else could we possibly be missing here as to why his engine... Yeah, he says my engine starts roughly sometimes, even if I drive it every day. Find the solution. Okay. Well, let's take this off and see how his filter is. Maybe he's got some filter problems, or it could even be a fuel pump issue. Oh, air filter is red. Maybe that was it the whole time. His air filter is just really bad and clogged. Let's buy him a new air filter. I seriously doubt that could have been it, but hey, you know what? We'll try it and see. Could have been a simple air filter. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's swing around the back side here and let's put his plugs back in his motor. Ah. There we go. Now we can put his ignition wires back on. And then we'll swing around the front. I'm going to be mad if this is all it was a stupid freaking air filter. Whoa. I'm going to actually kind of laugh, though, if that's really all it was. Okay. Get his ignition wires back on. Put his plastic cover back on. That's all it was an air filter. Car is incomplete. What did I forget? Oh, his belts. His belts. That's right. Wow. That's seriously all it was a freaking air filter. That made up for that stupid tire that I sold, though. We got $1,000 for a $35 air filter. That's money in my book. Well, the air filter got the best of us, so I'm going to wrap this episode here. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll see you guys next time. Have a great day.